Hello, I'm Teresha Young, Relationship Master Coach, and it's a great pleasure to be talking with you today on the topic of finding love after the age of 40. Why? Because it's a huge area of conversation when it comes to dating and relationships. So, to give you a bit of context about who I am and what I do, I help single, professional, and entrepreneurial women to confidently achieve a loving relationship where they feel secure, alive, and in their feminine energy. And I do this using my proven and known system that has helped hundreds of women over the years to find a deeper understanding of themselves to set themselves up for relationship success. Now, there seems to be a common school of thought that it is extremely difficult to find love over the age of 40. And I've actually got a list of some of the things that I get told, which are many of the desirable, eligible, serious about relationship people are already married. Or if you find somebody over the age of 40, they're typically divorced and it's rare that they've never been married. I also get told, well, the reasons for getting into a relationship or marriage change drastically after the age of 40, which makes it hard. So there definitely is a feeling out there that it is difficult to find love over the age of 40. And I often get asked, so what must a woman do after the age of 40 in order to prepare them, equip them for dating and a new relationship? What apps can I go on? What are the strategies? What are the tactics that I can use in order to be relationship ready? And yes, there are the tactics, there are the applications, there are the strategies, the online strategies that can be used. But firstly, it's all about the dating mindset. What does the dating mindset look like? Well, firstly, it's about understanding what you are bringing to the table in the dating and relationship arena. But that first means you getting a clear understanding about yourself first. It's knowing, loving, and trusting yourself first, fully and completely. Now, there can be a little bit of dating anxiety, and that may trigger a whole baggage of emotional feelings, thoughts that will be coming to you at this time. So it's really important to understand if there are any relationship patterns that you are carrying around with you that you may unintentionally as well take into the dating and relationship experience. That does require some real inner work to be done because it all starts with you. It starts from building from the inside out. Are there any previous hurts, wrongdoings, wounds, even nostalgia that needs to be clear that are blocking you and being barriers to you being able to attract that love to you? That's the first thing, is to work on your inner work, your mindset, to release anything that is weighing you down, that's holding you in that position. Then it's a matter of working on who you are, your values, your boundaries, your needs. What are you willing to put up with? What are your deal breakers? What are your non negotiables? What are your negotiables? Going into the dating world with absolute clarity on who you are can set yourself up for relationship success. Now, people say, is it all about the inner work? Yes, it is all about the inner work. And we can put a lot of heaviness on it. It can be quite loaded to say it's because of age, the chronological age, why you're not meeting somebody or why it may be difficult. Putting age to one side because they say age is nothing but a number. It's about how you feel. It's about getting yourself into the energetic vibration of being able to meet your counterpart. And when you are able to shift your vibration to a higher way of being because you know yourself well, you are clear on your goals, on your vision, on your mission, on your values, on your boundaries, on any barriers that are stopping you from meeting somebody, then you are setting the foundations. I like to refer to it like an iceberg. You've got the tip of the iceberg that shows the outcome, the relationship success, being in a great dating experience. But then it's everything under the surface of that iceberg, under the water, that needs to be done first. That's what holds it up. And that's what will hold you up in the dating and relationship arena, in that experience. Also, it could be a matter, and I'll be very open-minded about actually looking at your preferences and opening up your parameters. A lot of the time, we can focus on the physical attributes of that person. And that can be a bit of a barrier because we're not being open-minded about who we could potentially attract. So spend some time really looking on the qualities of that person, the attributes that that person can bring to you. If you desire a relationship where you feel loved, where you feel cherished, where you feel respected, where there's loyalty, where there's commitment, where there's emotional availability, you first have to be exhibiting those qualities yourself, because that is where the attraction will happen. You turn on that love frequency, and because you are emitting all of those qualities yourself, you would then be able to attract somebody who comes in. You may actually meet somebody who ticks all of the boxes and has those physical attributes first. But the beauty is of understanding more of their inner qualities and what they can bring to you. I get asked a lot of the time as well, isn't it difficult to date in the pandemic? It's changed so much. And whilst there may feel like there's restrictions, so to speak, because of some of the limitations that have been put in place, the pandemic has actually been quite a blessing. Because what has happened during the pandemic is that people have had a chance to do all of the dating mindset work, the inner work, that allows them to be more of their authentic self when it comes to dating and relationships. They have sat down and they've understood more about their boundaries, what they do want, what they don't want in the dating experience, in a relationship. And that has led actually to some more authentic, more encouraging, more genuine conversations between people. Now let's have a look at some of the applications so forth, because that's what I get asked. Are there dating apps out there? What are the online strategies that can be used? And yes, there are many dating apps out there. And I would encourage you to go out there and find one that really resonates with you. There are ones that are very specific about meeting people over the age of 40. But equally, be very open-minded that you might meet that person on one of your daily routines. It could be your daily walk. It could be a trip to the supermarket. Because once you start changing your energy and your vibration and your dating mindset, because you have clarity and you have a knowledge and an understanding about who you are, you will start to see opportunities open up to you. And a lot of the people start to meet partners, date partners, in a more organic fashion, such as finding a meetup that you have an interest in, doing a hobby. I've known many people, for example, who enjoy cycling, and they have gone into a meetup. There's a website called www.meetup.com. I'm sure there's other websites out there too. And they've gone into a cycling group and they've met their partner through doing something that they enjoy. That is often a really great way to meet people. But yes, there are dating apps. There are meetup groups. There are your local walk. Be more open-minded as to how you might attract that person into your life. Because there are plenty of opportunities out there once you change your vibration and you get yourself into that dating and relationship ready status. Then when you decide to meet somebody, be sure that you feel really comfortable about meeting that person too. There's many virtual meetups that you can do online. You may even decide to watch a movie together online and do that virtually. You can do that. And if you decide to meet in person, be sure that you feel very comfortable about meeting in a safe environment, maybe outdoors, firstly, so that you can just be in a public space. But fundamentally, it's about doing what feels comfortable to you. Do what feels right for you. I disagree that it is difficult to find somebody over the age of 40, because you don't attract what you want, you attract what you believe. So if you change your mindset and your belief about your capability to find love over the age of 40, then watch the magic happen. I trust that has been helpful for you. And until another time that we may connect, you take very great care of yourself and other people.